I see Carl's name pop up, I'll have a few choice words for him.
All right, for those just tuning in, we are just getting ready, or just getting underway. Match number 1. Nick Pluff out of Rhinelander, Wisconsin, our number 5 seed, bowling against Chad Nelson, our number 4 seed. I did see a comment a little bit back. I haven't had a chance to scroll. Somebody asking the pattern. We were the Scorpion, the PBA Scorpion 42 foot. We did have a re-oil today as well. You can see Nick getting underway, leaving the 210 right away, not getting either of them. After the re-oil, they did get even uglier yet. It was a minus score to make the cut, so they were never easy. They were tough all day long. Chad's first shot here on the right lane. All right, strike, and he's on the board and off and running. Minus 39 was the cut. Great turnout today. We had 42 bowlers. Chad was our number 1 seed, plus 142. Missed in a bit, but got the 4-9 to trip. Qualifying pins did carry forward into match play as well, so Chad did take that plus 142 into the match play portion. Kept him into the top 5 pretty much all the way through match play. Nick up quick, making good time. That was a really good shot. And it was enough to keep him there.
Yeah.
All right, Nick trying to cut into Chad's lead here a little bit. Get on the board with his first double. Missed in a bit too, yeah, boy. He gets away with it. Very easy to have happen today. Anything kind of set short was a guaranteed. Well, Brooklyn was a good result. It was certainly through the face. Hi, Mom.
Would be the best result.
Yeah, Brooklyn was definitely the best result you could get. Yeah, little dead 7 there. Chad makes easy work of that. Just looking through the qualifying scores, I was curious. I don't even know if I saw. I think Henry Trutwin had 280. Yeah, there we go. Game 5. See you, Tom. Good bowling. He had 280 game 5, and I'm pretty sure that was the high game of the day out of all competitors. Another one set short. He doesn't get the break. 9-pin. And definitely a lot of players saw the roller coaster effect. There was a point in time where one of the guys that made the cut said, I'm on the 180 train, and I said, well, you're about right on pace. I had seen several that were on the 160 train for times, but roller coaster definitely, up and down scores for a lot of players. All right, let's see if Nick can get three bagger here. Try and put a little pressure back on Chad after that early open. Yeah, another really good shot. Both players have a really good look on this right lane. Left lane, they've either set it short or neither one of them has caught up to the difference between them. Yeah, much better shot. Great adjustment there. Four bagger for Nick. All right. We definitely are back into having a great match. Pressure back on Chad just to try to stay even now. Left that light 7 last time. That's in from there. Couldn't quite get a full grasp of it, but looked a little high flush. All are down though, so 88 in the fourth for Chad. Trying to keep Nick's lead just at 10 pins here with a double. That also, oh yeah, so I think he's just, he's firmed it up a little bit. He's tricking it a little bit at the bottom, keeping it from getting too much reaction, and he's definitely made that adjustment, trying to stay away from too much trouble on that left lane.
37 pitches.
Nick on his good lane here. Oh, I didn't see that 7 right away. I was going to say continues to be his good lane. High flush 7 on that one. Really good shot. All right. 117 in the 5th for Nick. And he's got that spare now in the 6th that he'll be working on. So Chad's going to be in the 120s in the 5th. Taking back a small lead. Yeah, Nick's made a great move on that left lane after 210 in that first frame. Move off that was a Brooklyn, so definitely settled down. Last 2 shots definitely has gotten dialed in on the tougher lane. Yeah, he is found firm with not much. 3 bagger for Chad. Great adjustment. Doesn't need to make that whole part of the lane change, little hand position and speed change. And he's found himself a 3 bagger in the lead. Here we go, 4 bagger. Very nice. I also, I have to make mention, for those of you that are going to listen to this or watch this again later, maybe on the Facebook or on YouTube channel, we had another situation today where the gentleman that takes 13 or qualifies, oh, Nick misses wide right there. 1-2-4. Dave Ullman, 13th place, qualifies, makes the cut. is the last casher in the optional qualifying jackpot. Meaning, basically 12 people above him, well, 9 out of the 12 people above him didn't get into, easy work for Nick there, didn't get into the optional qualifying jackpot. It's a $25 entry, pays 1 for 3 on qualifying, just like the cut to match play is. For those that feel that there isn't enough money to play for your entry fee at $100, at $125, that entire investment goes into the prize fund. So, I guess moral of the story, if you are one of the ones saying that you would like to play for a little more money to be available on the line, and you are one of the ones that did not cash in the optional qualifying today, but happen to be above Mr. Ullman, you might want to think about that as an option to try to compete for a little extra money for your entry. Great shot for Nick on that left lane, which has now definitely become his good lane. Three, 6, 9, 10. Definitely one of the most hated right-hand spares. Chad making a ball change at the same time, going for it, so hopefully, good move. Nervous enough going for that spare just with what I've been throwing. Not necessarily grabbing a ball, making a ball change going at it. And well done. First 2 and a little count, and he can shut him out. There's 1. Needs the double here. Anything less, Nick can step up and still have a chance in the match. Well, 10th frame will have drama. Here we are. 4-7. Max out at 234. They open the doors. There's nothing I could do, you know. All right, so Nick can max out at 237. Chad will be 234 with that spare. So, must have a double here. Sarah, this is match number 1, 5 seed versus 4 seed. Closed caption, Craig Kittleson. I need to talk to you. So either send me, as we see Nick get the first one. Must have this next one. Closed caption, let's touch base early next week, please. Winner of this will go on to meet number 3 seed, Katie Ann Sop Schrader. Another good shot. What do we get? Oh, 4-pin, and that'll do it. Great run by Nick, great game. Just that first frame having a tough look up. that left lane right away, that 210. Very good match. All right, stick with us. We're going to move next door. Players will get 2 shots on each. Go grab a beverage, come right back, and we'll be back on. Much. What's going on, man? How you doing? We're crooked. Why are we crooked? Crooked. Crooked. You don't want me crooked. Well, yeah. Okay. 40%. Is that it? Yeah. Could have been here a little longer. You could have had fries. The pizzas are good too. It's spicy. Ours is spicy. It's got kick. Yeah. I was very surprised when I had it the first time. I was like, wow, that's got some kick. It's really good though. All right, for those of us, you, just joining us, this will be the second match of the day of the stepladder. Number 4 seed Chad Nelson got past our number 5 seed Nick Clough, 234 to 226. He is advanced to meet number 3 seed Katie Ann Sop Schrader. I don't know what I was waiting for. I should have known there was no way Chad would have any idea how to clear those scores out. All right. Shot number 1 of the match. Katie Ann missed in a bit there. Fortunate just for a 9-pin. Jody, Katie Ann's on staff with Hammer. I'm not sure what she just threw there for that first shot. Chad is on staff with Storm. Looks to me like Chad has got the Roto Grip Hustle or an Idle Pearl. They're both a little similar in color. The one Hustle polished or an Idle Pearl. I can't tell which. Well, he gets the 9 out, leaves the 4. Swerve GT for Katie Ann. Chad was a little easier to tell last game. He had the code red, but he made that ball change in the 10th. I didn't get a really good look at it. I'll try to get from him which one he's using as well, Jody. So that whole end of the first match, for those that watched, you know, Chad got a little more firm, moved in, tightened up the line, and he definitely took some hand out. Obviously, not quite the same look on 17. Maybe during Chad's or practice session, he thought he had that same look. But oh, good run at it. Just the 2. Just overheard him say he still doesn't like that lane. Yeah, it is Idle Pearl. Idle Pearl for Chad. All right. 2-7. Well, at this point, both players really just trying to navigate the pocket, find a way to it. Last match, we started off with both players kind of finding it pretty quick. This pair not giving it away quite as easily. Get 2 of them there. Oh. Well, we are all square. 27 in a second for both. Let's start over. 3rd frame. Just inside a 4th arrow there, about 22. That was a really good shot. Rip 10. Yeah, Swerve GT, she said. Yep, Swerve GT, she said. Columbia, yep. All right, good spare there for Katie Ann. Tacky approach. Fortunate, gets away with one. See if he can take advantage here. Yeah, you can tell he's stuck. He didn't like that one much. His hip definitely let him know that it didn't like it much. Practicing on the end pair, our number 2 seed, Clark Polzer. He will meet the winner of this match. Little loft this time. Yeah, it's the same thing. I think he moved in and then lofted it a bit. Either way, I don't know that that strategy is going to necessarily work on this left lane here. All right, he gets all 3 of them there.
It's like a retainer.
Oh, that hooked a little early. Yeah, God, you can just see it past the arrows. It's picked up a bit of a roll. 6, 7, 10. See if she can make a little run at this. Well, that's pretty good, I think. A little too good. A little too clean. All right, so 52 in the 4th here for Katie Ann. Chad's 47 in the 3rd with a spare up. Yeah, that one she missed in. Oh, good break, good break. Well, she was pretty close to the same with the arrows on that one, but definitely the trajectory was to the inside. Fortunate, carries that Brooklyn. Keeping score at home, that's 1 Brooklyn apiece. So we're even in the match there. Yeah, 4-pin for Chad. Yeah, you can see he's got that same release on this right lane, and it's got some shape down lane. It actually has a little bit of finish to it, a little bit of drive on this left lane. I think he's going to have to employ a different strategy here. Good spare, good spare. Yeah. Finds his way to a strike. That left lane looks great. Right. Yeah. Oh, that was 2 of those in a row in this lane. And this is obviously a lane that has more friction to it. There's definitely some more hook, more area to send it to, but much stronger recovery off of it. All right, 76 in the 6th. Katie needs to get something going here. Chad definitely hasn't ran away with this yet. Not out of reach. But definitely needs to get a start here. Get there. Yeah. Wash out. 1, 2, 4, 10. Well, this pair is not being very friendly to the players in the step ladder for sure. All right. 86 in the 5th here for Chad. Striking the 6th. So. Looking to try and get a double here. In a little bit. Yeah. Wow. He takes the Brooklyn lead 2-1. Nine, 10 both do stand. Yeah, as he came back after the last shot on that left lane, he says, well, if I move any bit right from there, I'm going to miss the head pin to the right. Feels he's pretty handcuffed. He's just trying to kind of chuck it at the head pin. Picks up the 9-10. Good spare. You hit the head pin.
Too much.
Yeah, just too much of it.
I don't know. Or not enough.
Yeah, depending on how you're looking at it.
I'm way overpaced for this one.
All right, so back to back, 6, 7, 10s here for Katie Ann on this board, or this right lane. Let's see if she can make a move, make an adjustment of some type. Pretty good shot there. Get it out of there. All right, just the 9.
Pick it up, Katie.
All right, good spare. Good spare conversion. All right, see if we can get a strike here. The old foundation 9th. Yeah, moving her feet, definitely a little more left here. Yeah, got into 5th, about 25 there. Yeah, that's a great shot. Great shot. Chad does pretty much just need to keep it behind the foul line here in the next few frames. Yeah, he knows it too. He's just going to throw plastic kind of right at the head pin, try and get off this pair. Hope for a better look on the next pair. there for Chad. Well, just a couple of pins here, and he'll have the match shut out. So, again, if he just keeps his feet behind the line, he should be just fine. He will move on to meet the number 2 seed, Clark Polzer. And the winner of that match will go on to meet our number 1 seed in the stepladder, Brady Stearns. That was plenty for Chad there. He will move on. We will move to the next pair after Katie Ann finishes out. So if you are watching at home, grab a beverage, take a break, come back and see us. They'll get 2 shots, both players on the next lane for practice, so probably have about a 5-minute break. Went for the light booklet on that one. He's looking for the light swisher. Yeah, they're taking it away. All right, you guys, there's a time limit. Seriously.
I'm out of gas. Take my time.
We're not going to let the 2 of you just dawdle. Isn't it the same? The pace is the same. I should have told everybody they'd have a 10-minute break to go ahead and grab a beverage, go to the bathroom, whatever, because this will be the slowest 2 shots on each lane in history. Followed by tied for the first slowest match ever in history. These are good bags.
They're Brady.
Those are pretty nice. I like the wheels. Yeah, they're bigger wheels that actually go for it. I did that earlier. I don't mind show. I don't know why they do. Probably on the one side.
Brady.
Huh? Yes, sir. Which one? I get a lot of them. Which one? Oh, careful. Pretty good. That look good? That looks good. Thanks. Thanks for noticing. It's tilted. I think, Steven, you're off to your left.
I was talking to roast beef.
Oh, okay.
How many people are watching this would be painful as it is?
There's
Well, the viewers have been dropping every frame.
21 people putting up with your pain right now.
I hope you're enjoying it.
these guys know how to clear them out. How'd you play today? Pretty good. Yeah. Well, it was about the last 9 actually, where I
Played with Jake and Danny Green.
pull it up.
This last round. It was a ball. So, oh no, 10 I did. 10 and then 6. Yeah, remember the first one I pulled it?
All right. Number 2 seed, Clark Polzer, will be starting the match. He is bowling against our number 4 seed, Chad Nelson. Chad made it through match 1, 234 to 226. And made it through match 2, 189 to 142. And no matter what happens, slow and steady will win this race. All right, Clark starts off with a strike, tripping the 4-9. Chad back to that code red. Same little trick of it at the bottom that he was given on that first pair. Speed, kind of up the side of the ball. Two, 4, 5, 8 left. The bucket. Uh-oh. Put them all. Can't see. Eat it. All good. Turn a little, good shot.
I feel like Eugene playing a gutter.
It's a gutter, all right. All right, spare strike for Chad to start the match. Clark looking for a double to get out of the gates. Good shot. Yeah, Scott, you know, if you were on the high end, it seemed like it was quite a bit cooler. Of course, me just working the venue, it's always cold for those that aren't bowling, but yeah, it definitely was a little steamy, especially if you happen to be in the 9 through 15 range right in there. Good bowling today, by the way. Thanks for showing up. It was good to see you again. Clark looking for a 3-bagger, 2-2. All right, 2-pin for Clark. And easy work for Clark. Clark, a very good spare shooter, so no surprise there. All right, let's see what Chad does after leaving that bucket here on the right lane last time. That looked better. Hard to see, he's kind of in front of that lane, but that was a good result. Spare double for Chad, double spare for Clark. Really good shot. 3-bagger for Chad. He's finding this pair a little bit closer probably to that first pair.
First down. What's the Peters? Let's go to Mara on that.
All right, Clark back striking again here in the fourth. Clark going 279 potential. Chad still has 290 on the board potential. Our next match will feature our number 1 seed, Brady Stearns, against the winner of this match. Little light, never quite got there. 278. Not exactly a gimme, but again, Clark is a very, very good spare shooter. See here. Yeah, good conversion, Clark. That might be the zone, the line. The line's 25. Well, another bucket. He's bookended a 3-bagger with a pair of buckets. Only 3 out of 4 of them. All right, 104 in the 5th for Chad. Clark's got 89 in the 4th with a spare up in the 5th. See if Chad can get right back to where he was there. Yeah, you knew it when you let go. Much better shot. One oops.
Is he on there? Is Matt on there?
Matt Payne? He was earlier. I don't know if is it still? Yeah. Closed caption, Matt Payne. Chad says when you throw it like that with the speed and everything, the higher backswing, it's easy. And back-to-back buckets on the right lane for both players here. So both probably felt they needed to make a move off of where they were. But just a little move inside gave them not even close to as much reaction. Whoa, tacky approach. Yeah, he gets them all. Clark going with resin at it. Chad, both times he's gone at that bucket this game has been plastic. Clark 1 for 1, Chad 1 for 2. Sully, you should have turned in earlier. There have been no 9 spares, air quotes that you can't see this match. But last match, yeah, that was the match you should have watched. More loft on that. Don't know if it was intentional. 610. On the head pin, fortunate. It's a pretty good 8. So 123 in the 6th for Clark. And he's got this 610 in the 7th. Spare. All right, Chad stepping up here in the 7th frame, working on a strike. Can't quite get there. 2-5. Spare here, and he will take a 1-pin lead in the match. And he got them both. All right, both players working on spares in the 7th frame. Chad leads by 1. 124 to 123. Gets the 10 out. Good shot. I just said gets the 10 out. Yeah, that was. I think I mentioned Chad throwing that code red, or went back to that code red after the first match, first pair. Jody is still watching. Clark is on staff with Motive. He is throwing the Motive T10. All right, good spare for Clark here. All right, well, Clark's going to have to strike here in the ninth, keep the pressure on Chad, just to give himself a chance, set himself up for a nice, solid, strong 10th frame. Right at about 19 at, ouch. So right about 19 at the arrows, that's really close to where he was in the last frame, or last time on that lane. I think that one was a little slower. 4-7-10. Oh, good run at it. Good attempt. Only gets the two of them, 168 in the ninth. So we were here just last match. Basically keep himself behind the foul line. Chad will move on into the finals. Again, he will be bowling in the finals against Brady Stearns, our number 1 seed. Another 2-5. Oh, get there. Oh, my. Wow, Chad, usually a really good spare shooter. Heard him say he stuck. He definitely missed in on that attempt, but missing both pins left. It is now a 2-pin match going into the 10th. Wow, Clark definitely has new life. Max for Chad, 190. Max for Clark, 198. Clark can step up with a double and some pin count and shut Chad out. All right, he's going to need all 10 here. At a minimum, he needs at least a 9 count to make sure that Clark can't just go Dutch in the 10th for a tie. Oh, wow, yeah. Now Clark can actually go Dutch in the 10th for a win. 2 fills. Any which way they come. And Clark will move on to their championship match. Alright. 3-6-10. Just 3-6-10 falls late. 3-6. Again, spare here. Strike to win.
In case there's a
9
tie,
to
you got
tie.
a bell we can ring.
Oh, he stuck too. Gets both of them. All right, here it is. Strike a win. 9 a tie. 8 a loss. 8 or less a loss. Well, they sent that a little more right. Yeah, oh boy. Well, interesting. Clark not able to finish it off. Chad will advance 187 to 185. Definitely a tough pair again. Back-to-back really tough pairs to navigate here. We're going to move next door. Our championship match coming up. Again, Brady Stearns stepping in. He will meet Chad Nelson advancing from the semis into the finals, beating Clark Polzer 187 to 185. Both players will get 2 shots on each lane to warm up. And we'll be back. Yeah. Yeah, strike to win, 9 to tie. 8 or less lose, yeah. Well, the first match actually showed some hope of,
High school.
well, because, I mean, just not like almost unplayable conditions.
Yeah.
These last two pairs have been really tough. Really tough.
The last match, right?
This is it, yeah. Yeah.
Then I can go home and take a nap.
Yes, you can. All right, done? So nice having a technology savvy bowler in the final match.
Not even close.
Sure.
I'm in. Feeling good. None left in the house. All right, here we are. Frame 1 of the finals. Number 1 seed Brady Stearns versus number 4 seed Chad. Brady is going to start us off. Right about 5th arrow. Maybe just a little bit right out. I can't tell. That might have been the new Futura. Oh no, that's a statement solid with a little bit of shine on it. Brady on staff with Ebonite, EBI. That is a hammer statement solid that he is throwing. And 3-6-10 for Chad.
This pair must be tighter.
All right, good spare for Chad there. All square after 1.
There he wouldn't throw anything ever in the cattle.
No. Discontinued or bust. Yeah. Two different balls. Or a change. Idle pearl. Oh, good shot. Good shot, Brady. We are all square after 2.
Sounded like my ball going down the lane today.
All right, let's see if Brady can double up here. Yeah, he made a little bit of a move right. Oh, trips it 4, good double. Let's see if Chad can keep up here. He's working on a strike. He is employing the 2 balls, 1 ball on each lane. Good shot. Doubles up. Yeah, code red on right lane, idle pearl on left lane. Spare double for both players to start this match. Both players are in the bet you win, so one half of the bet you win will definitely go out today. I believe we had $895 in the bet you win. Really good shot. Spare 3-bagger. There's an arrow. Little heater, he says. Yeah, so I think 445, 440 will be paid out today of that. So we will have about $450 left over. That'll move forward into next month. Next month will be August 11th at Sunray. We got wide with that one. Oh, great shot. Yeah, open that lane up a little bit. Great shot. All square after 4. That was about a 2-1 in from the last shot. Really good shot. 4-bagger for Brady.
I can't. Hopefully it hits something. I don't know how they can put so much curve, flake it. Yeah. Well, yep. Good strikes.
Going insane, Jason.
No. All right, both players spare 4-bagger. Chad switching to the idle pearl for the left lane. Well, this is kind of what we were hoping for. We had a really good start to the step ladders, 234 to 226, the first match. Next 2 pairs were really tough. We had a 180 to 140 win, a 180 to 180 win. These guys right away during Shad's didn't look like they had a lot on this pair, but yeah, they've both gotten dialed in. A little bit of a strike fest now, a lot of fun to watch. Brady trying to keep up right here. Oh, gets the 4 to go. There it is. Spare 5-bagger for both, so we are all tied heading into the 7th. Both players going at 290 pace. Again, Brady is using a hammered statement solid, both lanes. Chad is using a storm code red on the right lane, roto grip idle pearl on the left lane. Great shot. Great shot. Well, Brady says bye me and hands it off to Chad. Well, let's see if Chad can flip-flop the pressure and give it right back. All square through 7. If you watch Brady throw the ball, everybody would go, I wish I could learn how to hook the ball. And if you watch Chad throw the ball, everybody goes, why would you bother hooking the ball? Yeah, great way of showcasing 2 different ways to attack a pair with success. All right, back in Brady's court. He needs this one to stay even. And he gets it. All right, all square through 8. Let's see if he can return the favor, put the pressure back on Chad, heading into the last 2. Oh, no. 4-6. It's a pretty good shot. I think he made another little bit of a move in, or maybe he set it short a little bit. Yeah, he had been just kind of edging his way in through the last few frames, and continued to shape great. This time, 4-6. All right, 2:26 in the 9th. Chad on the right lane, so he's got the code red in his hand. All right, here we go, washout. And we're back to having a match again. Let's see if he can give this a run. 1-2-10. No. Great shot. Great shot. All right, here we go. Chad, 2:25 in the 9th. Brady, 2:26 in the 9th. Stepping up in the 10th. Both players are on an open, so this is it. 3 strikes will force Brady to shoot 3 strikes for the win, or 2 and 9 for the tie. Let's see what we get. 2-5. Oh no, second time. If you were watching the whole step ladder, Chad had a 2-5 early. Probably match 2. Might have even been match 1. Caught a little bit of a stick in the corner on that as well, just like this one. And you saw what happened. Both times missed it left. Not touching either, so 233. Plain and simple, Brady. Keep it behind the line. Eight pins and we got it. All good. Great shot. Brady Stearns is your 2019 July CBA champion here at PINZ. He can still max out at 256. We'll stay around and watch, see how he finishes. He does defeat Chad Nelson. Chad comes in with 233. Great game. Last frame just definitely kind of surprised him, I think, a second time again on that 2-5. All right, Brady will be in the 250s. No, I did quote you though on the qualifying. Yeah, you know, I did mention that for sure. You know, yeah.
Rolled it instead of deal.
That away, Brady. 256, 233. Again, August 11th, Sunray. We'll be broadcasting live again. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next month.